Can't you just let it? Girl, you know how much I care. Turn down the sound. Open this bitch to get some light up in this mother sucker. You would know how much I do believe if you were here tonight. Good morning, Royal Blue Super Kitty. Everybody get up. I gotta turn this down. My hearing has gotten a hell of a lot better. Hey, what's going on, good people? You got Jay up in this thing. Got Anubis. What's going on, bro? Net love. Net one love. Just fine. Mara. Darlene. Hey. Journey to Georgia. What's up? 10 car. Yeah, gotta get them hands right. They probably asked you this morning. I know it, the camera seems like it's a little. I ain't got no. I cleaned up my studio for the new year, so I ain't got no. Oh, it helped a little bit. Took away the glare. Clean your lens, people. Oh shit! Already got it. Dickie Young, Queen Beijing. Queen Beijing, how you doing? Yvette Sutton. Pelletier. I gotta learn how to speak another language because these names be cool in my mind. I'm crystal clear. Thank you. All right. Taiwanda, 22. Hey, that seems like a new name. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope it brings joy, peace, and blessings all around. Don't mind me, in spirit. Whew. Don't mind me. Listen. I got some rest. I slept in the new year. I did absolutely nothing. My sister come over. My sister come over. She give me a kiss on the cheek and leave. That's it. She like, I love you, baby brother, and take off. Blew my mind. I thought she was gonna bring in the new year with me. So I laid on the couch and watched TV till that was my new year. That's it. I feel good, refreshed. Everything is just cool. I don't know why she did it, but she did it. And I could thank her for it. True Jim, hey. So yeah, so that was kind of neat. So everybody, I promise. I am not tired. I'm just fighting spirit from taking over because today is Monday. Today is, Elegbar's day, and he trying to come through all day. He told me I need to put on black and red and strut. And I'm like, man, I ain't wearing black and red today. I don't want to wear black and red today. He like, it's the new year, shine. So y'all may see me in black and red today. He been trying to come through ever since I got up and started exercising this morning. So yeah, so damn, okay. You could come through. I promise I haven't yawned this much in the beginning of a video. He coming through, so if my energy change, is him. It's not me. He want to come through, and he probably want to talk to you guys. Oh, now I know why he want to. Okay, the word we doing today is. Don't mind me. The word today. The word today is exulansic. Exulansic. So I'm not now. I see why SU and elect is trying to come through. Why they pick this word because it's in his name in SU. It's in the name. Ah, I get it. I get it. Uh, I'm sorry, y'all. He doing it. So exulansic. Exulansic. It's in the name. So today we're gonna talk about exulansic as a way to heal our ancestors. Now, people, and this is what I want you to take into the new year. If you don't take anything into the new year, I want you to kind of defeat this situation right here. So exulansic, it comes, I'm going to read it verbatim, then I give you guys how you can use it and everything. So exulansic, it says resignation to stop talking about an experience because others cannot relate to it. So exulansic, that means if somebody say exulansis, that says you don't talk about something that you know happened to you, that you experienced, because that person that you're talking to may not get it, they may not understand it. Now, people, how many of us, and I'm just gonna jump right into it, I would sugarcoat and play with you a little bit, tickle the kitty. I can't. I'm tired. I mean, I'm not tired, I'm just so energetic now. I got a lot of shit to do. So how many of you guys and I'm going to jump directly into your relationships with your current partner or with a previous partner. How many of you guys experienced this as you lances, where you sitting up there trying to explain something to your partner, to your mate, to your wife, to your husband, to your children, any kind of shit, and then you say, well, fuck it, forget it, I don't want to talk about it, and then that goes unheard. Your energy is stifled, and they didn't stifle it, but we'll sit up there and put it on them and say, oh, they don't let me get a word out. They don't let me get a word out. We're using it in the wrong context. It's the simple fact that they will let us get a word out. We just stop getting the word out because we feel like they're not listening, they don't understand, or they just can't comprehend. Now I'm gonna help you. I told you guys 2 hours a day, and I know why they picked this word for me. 2 hours a day, you're supposed to get to yourself and just talk. Talk about anything, talk about everything. This is how we're gonna heal our ancestors. This is how we're gonna heal ourselves. This is how we're gonna heal our bodies. But this right here, this word right here is a toxic one. Because because you don't understand, well, you can't fathom that they can understand you, you just shut your mouth or you just let it go. This is how 90% of our relationships fail, because you be trying to explain to your partner how they're hurting you. Then they have this blank look on the face and they turn around or they do the little close off shit. They yeah. And they suck on their teeth and shit. And then you be like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't just gonna say nothing. I match their energy. I do this. Don't you see how that's putting you in a negative vibration? How that's lowering your resolve, how that's lowering your spirit man, how that's lowering your physical man, how that's taking and sucking the life out of you. That's your lancets. So people, we gotta normalize getting our point across, getting our information out, getting our feelings out to the situation at hand that's causing us to want to shut our goddamn mouth. Now a lot of not I'm gonna be a little gender specific with this one right here, y'all. So deal with the shit, women. When you're in an argument with your man, ladies, when you're in an argument with your man, and you guys feel the need to overtalk him, blast him, brrr, and he trying to tell you one thing that's going on in his life, the one thing that pissed him off about what you did, and you brrr, and you bringing up shit from the old, shit from the new, shit from what your boyfriend in college did to you, and you just met this man 5 years ago, and you done changed the subject 1,300 times, so now the man is feeling like, this bitch ain't gonna hear me. I don't get it. She ain't listening. So now he resolved to be quiet. So now he got to go find that comfort outside somewhere else for somebody to listen to him. And now he's sitting up there talking to a therapist just to get somebody to listen to him. You see how this shit work? We gotta normalize letting people get that shit out of them. It makes them better, whether they right, wrong, or indifferent. We gotta normalize letting that shit come out. Cause we keep it in, it's a toxic. It's a toxin. I know some fellas, boy, they stubborn as fuck. Some of my homeboy, they women be sitting out there, man, Daryl, don't go out. Don't I miss you. I need you here. You always going out with your buddies. You always at the lodge. You always at the club. He'll sit up there and ignore the fuck out of him. Man, fuck that bitch. And I'm like, nigga, that's your wife. He like, man, that bitch talk all the time. And then the next day, you go to a barbecue or a cookout with them or go to their family dinner. That lady ain't saying shit to him. Throwing his plate on the table, getting him a little drink, and walking the fuck off. Done defeated that woman. Now, imagine the resentment inside that woman that she's holding towards that man just because she couldn't get her energy out. She felt that person wasn't listening to her. So now, exulansis. I'm just not going to say nothing. They not going to understand. They not going to give a damn. I'm going to hold that toxic shit in. Now I'm going to hold that toxic shit in, and then I'm going to hold it over to the next time I get to talk. And I'm still working on that, unpacking that shit. And ain't even fucking with the shit that's fucking with me now. Now I got to hold that shit because I just got this out. Now, damn, is it too late for me to address this too? So now you're bringing up the old and the motherfucking new. And now it just like, fuck it. I don't want to hear none of the shit. Now you're forcing that person to become exulansis. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Both genders do it. I'm just saying women have mastered that shit. Take it from me, who's been in a shitload of toxic relationships. A lot of shit I tried to get out that would have saved my marriage, saved my fucking relationship, saved a lot of things. But the woman didn't want to hear it. She was so self-righteous. So I stuffed it. This is what we call stuffing. You know, in psychology, this is what we call stuffing. So we stuff it and we stuff it. And then when it do break out, now you're damn near breaking TVs and screaming, running up and down the road, throwing your shit in the car, packing shit, kicking niggas out your house and shit, kicking women out, just going up there, you know, cursing and screaming in public, just making a big ass spectacle because you finally can get it out. So people, exulansis is a toxic motherfucking thing that we need to just normalize bypassing. We need to get our brain to say, and just humor me this, people. I want you guys to get this. Humor me this. If there's something on your heart that you need to tell me, the Baron, we on the phone, you done miraculously got me on the phone, and you want to read me into my rights. The approach that you give me will be the best thing you can do. Baron, you kind of pissed me off, and I just want to tell you something. Could you just listen to me? Let me get this shit out. I'll let you respond after. I'll tell you when to respond, but if I don't get this shit out my chest, I'm gonna be fucked up, and I don't want to be fucked up inside. A nigga like me, I'll be like, go ahead. If I fuck you over, let me hear it, and I'll let you get that out your chest. But at the same time, I'm not gonna give you a second time to get it out your chest, because then there's a certain thing as browbeating. You done said what you said. You feel generous enough. You done got it off your heart. I do understand. You ain't got to exulansis from me. You ain't got to withdraw, because I'm going to let you get it out. And I'm going to say, okay, then what else could I do to do better? I'm going to give you those follow-up questions so you can see that I understood, because I want to clean your slate. I want you to have a happy heart. How many of y'all can practice doing that in 2024? You got a lot of pain and suffering coming from 2023. Shit, 2020 tore our ass a new one. And we still dealing with that shit. 3 years of processing pain. And now you got a lot of shit coming on. People coming into the understanding that they are gods. People coming into the understanding that they don't deserve bullshit, bad talk, mistreatment. And let's face it, you rub somebody the wrong fucking way. Throughout your life, you don't rub somebody fucking wrong. You done been the bad guy. So you telling me you so self-righteous that you can't allow that person to get that feeling off their chest without you blowing up and feeling a fucking attack? You deserve the attack. You did it. I'm the Baron, and I consider myself very spiritual, very holy. Try to do the right thing. I know I done hurt some people unintentionally, probably intentionally. But if that person need to get that shit off their chest, that's the least I can do to make that person feel better about themselves. Because they still got a family, kids, job, a life to live. We should never make anybody retreat into themselves. It's wrong. It's fucking wrong. How we gonna make somebody retreat into themselves when they trying to get their truth out? When they're trying to get their feelings out? When they trying to rid themselves of this toxic energy? That's the problem with our society today. And let me tell you some people, let's get to the spiritual nature. And I don't give a damn if y'all hate me, curse me, whatever. For you fake ass spiritualists out there. I'm calling it. I'm calling it just like I told y'all, 2024. I'm so fucking unapologetic with this shit. I get down to 1 subscriber, we gonna rock. I'll probably take you to dinner. That 1 subscriber. But let's get on to these fake ass spiritualists out here. You call yourself so goddamn spiritual, so high and mighty, so high on the hall. When it come down to it, you sit your ass up there and you want to throw a bitch in a pot because they piss you off. You want to throw a bitch in a pot because they called you out. You want to sit up there and insult the motherfucker because they called you out for some shit you did. S.O.L. Or you know you hurt that person and you don't even get a person time to even get that shit out. So now you and your high horse, oh, I'm so spiritual, I couldn't do that. Sure the fuck you could. Our spirit ain't always gonna resonate with each other. Somebody hate the Baron right now. A lot of people love the Baron. Y'all follow me? This is to the fake ass spiritual. This is to the people who claim they were so goddamn spiritual, so high and mighty, so up on their hall that they could do nothing. Namaste, Yamre, Kekio, and all that other shit. Fasting, wearing white, all that shit. Just too damn good for this world. Too damn good to hear somebody else's take on how they made them feel. To hear somebody take on their experience. Exulansis. We should never make somebody feel like they can't come to us and talk to us as spiritualists. I don't give a damn, good, bad, or indifferent. I would love to throw some names out to people who have called me and read me my right. Baron, I ain't like what the fuck you said. I ain't like how you handled me my last reading. And I ain't gonna say, hey, that was spirit talking. Nope, you made me mad, you pissed me off. I got in my lower level because that was the man you were fucking with, not spirit. Sorry, I apologize. Did I do anything else to you that you want to tell me about? People who know me on a personal level know that's my energy. I'm gonna let you get the shit out. I don't care if I'm in the right and you in the wrong. Get it out. Get it out. Just say it. Just say it. Maybe once you hear yourself say it, you'll be like, God damn, you know what? I was wrong. I probably need to go back and apologize. But because we have this preconceived notion that nobody can understand us, that we stand alone, we are island by ourselves, we call ourselves spiritualists, and we don't even look at the fact that we all connected. This is why I say these fake ass spiritualists out here. We don't even see that we all connected somehow, some way. How you gonna say you're spiritually, you for the people, your soul connected, you connected to the divine, your higher self, your divine purpose, and living your best divine fucking life, when you can't talk to somebody from a different faith? You can't talk to somebody from a different culture. You can't talk to somebody who just have a disagreement with you. You quick to debate their ass and shut them down because you want to win the debate, the argument, or whatever ingest you do. Now that person got to retreat to themselves. Now that person just got hatred for you because they know you will be a dummy that'll never understand them. I could never be that guy. I could never be that guy. When I got on this platform 4 or 5 years ago and we're talking about Southern folk magic and what my grandma taught me, I got attacked by everybody, Brujeria, Ifa, everybody came at me saying, Santeria, saying, hey man, you can't do that because you ain't this, you ain't real, you fraud people, you fake. I didn't reply back to those comments. I went on live and I cursed their ass out for talking shit about Black Witch Yaya. That was the only thing. Everybody called me fake and phony and fraudulent, not a real psychic. I know what happened to me. I know I got the guilt. But only time I lashed out is when they lashed out at her, incurring all that wrath. Because you ain't going to talk to my people like that. Nobody. Nobody. That's where I step in and I'm going to protect them. Period. But then when I say, man, then let's just talk about the shit, man. Let's just tell me what you know. I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you my take on it. No, fuck that shit. You ain't initiated. You shouldn't even mention their name. You ain't got a spiritual name. You ain't this. You ain't that. But they say they so damn spiritualist. Now, the system is a great goddamn system. My personal spiritual advisor, that's what he do. What he's in the voodoo, but you know, it all in the same vein. He never said anything wrong with what I do. He always let me talk to him and get it out, even when I address him for something he did wrong. And that's somebody I consider 10 times more powerful than me. Never did anything wrong to me. But the people out here who say they so connected spiritually, they don't even allow you to get your energy out, to get your notion out, to give you an understanding of what is going on, to understand your pain point. Now imagine how your ancestors felt. And I'm talking about the ancestors that endured slavery people. We not talking about the ones from Africa, the ones from Ireland, you know, the one from the Caucasus Mountains. We're not talking about them. We talking about America, this United States of America. Blacks, browns, Chinese, that, and the Irish, by the way. They was America worked their ass over for a long time, people. Shit, wow. It wasn't just brown people. They were working some of them white boys over too. But let's take it over there to America. These people had so much energy, so much to say, so much they had to get off their chest, but they was defeated because they felt like nobody would listen to them. They couldn't write letters to their lawmakers. They couldn't say, hey, master, you beat my ass, you hurting me. Master, fucking with my daughter wasn't right. You know she's a baby. Taking my land wasn't good. That was my land, I worked for it. So they kept quiet. They felt defeated. That was exulansis. I'm just going to shut up because I know they won't understand. They won't understand my experience. They won't get it. It won't make a difference if I talk about it. So our ancestors kept that shit inside. They dealt with the pain and the sorrow, the bitterness they felt. And they was the defeated nation. Because when they did speak up, motherfuckers struck them down. Man, we don't want to hear that shit. Shut up. You don't make sense. You ain't even a person. You ain't here. Now we got a revolution. Now we got a civil war. We can't get it in words, so now we got to get it by ass and blood. Not needless bloodshed, needless karma being struck up on us, all because we wasn't strong enough to let somebody get that shit off their chest. Just a little bit of time to listen. And she answered. We should never make somebody feel like they can't come to us with a problem or a personal grievance. If I ever make any of you guys feel like that, send me the most negative, bitter, hatred email, and I promise I'll do my best to get back to you. Now, this ain't the same as cursing me the fuck out. That shit get no play. I ain't telling y'all to let a bitch just come out there and call you all kind of names, curse you out, read you into your rights, put you in your place just on some browbeating shit. No. If I wrong you, you respectfully tell me that shit. I'm going to let you get it out. If you want me to understand something you went through, respectfully tell me. And I can see what I can do. S.O.L. But people, we out here shutting motherfuckers down at the door. I don't need that negative shit coming my way. Sometimes you do need a little negative shit coming your way. And let me tell you why you need some negative shit coming your way. Because if we're all connected, hear me out, spiritualists. Because the fake spiritualist, I'm going to turn your ass real this year, 2024. The fake spiritualist is going to be who I'm going to target with my message. Let me tell you why you need to let certain people tell you what the fuck is on their mind. Get that shit off their chest. Even when it's concerning you, or when it's concerning your neighbor, or even when you just being a listening ear and it's concerning somebody else that's giving them trouble in their life. Or if they come to you with a happy moment and just listening to them relive that happy moment. Let me tell you why you should do it. Fake spiritualists that's about to become good, real spiritually. Because we're all connected. Now, that problem that person had with somebody else, you're going to experience that shit in your life one day too. That joy that person had, you're going to hope and wish to experience that in your life one day. So why not get a different person perspective and take on it? Good, bad, or indifferent. Because when you go to read your tarot cards, when you go to lay your spread out for yourself, when you go to lay your spread out for your client, when you go to lay your spread out for your family, you can hearken back to that thought process, that conversation, that message, and say, God damn, I've experienced this through somebody else's eyes, through somebody else I was linked to, through somebody else's spirit man. So I can call on that person's spirit man to say, how do I fix this for this person? How do I get to where this person at? Am I making sense? I don't think y'all understanding this one right here. I don't think you're understanding this one. Exulansis. Resignation to stop talking about an experience because others cannot relate to it. That creates so much bitterness. That creates so much resentment. That creates so much pain. Everybody got their own story. Every song tells a story. Every movement is an action, is a story. Every thought, imagination, experience is a story. And if I feel the need to tell you about it, even if you don't have time to listen, shoot me down nice. Listen, I would love to hear this, but I ain't got the time. But I know it's going to be good. Or I ain't got the time to hear the bad stuff right now, but when I'm at a better date, please come back and revisit this if you can remember. Damn, now that person say, okay, this person understand me. They may not even remember because they done told it to somebody else. You don't have to be that person for them. Just give them a calm, quiet, relaxing place to come and get the shit out. We have to normalize. That's how we help our fellow man. That's how we get our humanity back. We allow people to get the toxic shit off of them so they can be better people to help us. You don't think karma like that? When you give 5-10 minutes of your time, let me break something down to you. How many times you done walked into a store and some random person just done start talking to you? This is for my spiritualists. They see your light and they go and they beam and they just tell you their whole life story. Unpack everything. The woman cheating, the baby ain't healed. The mother-in-law did something rough stuff. The job fucking with them. The car broke. They come up to you and they just feel the need to tell you. And you'll sit up there and listen to that person. You in a rush, you gotta pay for your shit and go. You gotta go back on this chick and this dude over here. But you'll listen to the person. That person just unburied all that shit and they felt relief to have somebody listen. Now they can go and be a better person to their family, to their person who they need to help along the way. Karma gonna smile down on you and say, good job. Good job. You gave a little bit of your time and you helped somebody through something that nobody in their family probably would listen to them. Good job. I'm gonna reward you. But if we can keep somebody in the state of exulansis so long, what the government doing, what the religious organizations are doing, then they can control us. Because if we shut our fucking mouths, They don't get to hear our bitching. When they was unaliving, for the whole 3 years, they was unaliving black people on media because they've been doing it a lot. When they was shooting us down in the street, tossing our women around, busting our men up. Then they go over there and start fucking with the brown people, fucking up our brown brothers and sisters. Then they go out there and they had the crisis where they had the Asian crisis, where they fucking up the yellow brothers and sisters. Start targeting. But then we ain't got a voice. We'll just stick to our own community. We'll create our own police force. We'll do this. When we should have went our ass up there to the public Supreme Courts and protested our ass off. Yet we gonna march in the street. We shall over fucking come. Who we talking to? We're singing a goddamn song to each one of us who are getting our ass kicked versus taking it to the lawmakers and politicians, starting to boycott some of this shit, starting to hurt their motherfucking pockets. You can't help me, I ain't gonna fuck with you. I need to get this shit off my chest. I got pain. My son dead in the street. My daughter was taken advantage of. My grandmama was unalived. But we'll keep that shit onto ourselves because people make us feel like we can't get that shit off our chest. That's why we had a civil rights movement to which everybody benefited from. Do y'all understand? I ain't trying to make this all negative because this is a positive message. In 2024, we need to normalize making somebody feel they have a safe space to come to. It's okay. It's okay to be a safe space for somebody. It's okay. It's okay to be a pillow. I'm not telling you to be a blanket. Do I need to explain what a pillow is versus a blanket? Let me help you out. A pillow is somebody they can rest their head on. When you're a blanket, you covering that person, you engulfing that person, you responsible for keeping that person warm. So I'd rather be a pillow any day than a blanket because I don't want the responsibility of your pain and your sorrow, but I want you to be able to get that shit out and hear it. You know what that makes me? That makes me God. Because what do you do to God when you think what do you do to God again when you think nobody is listening to you? You go out there and you pray. You go out there and you pray. Oh, Heavenly Father's mother, grand source, project, reject, whatever you want to call it. Infinite being. Only you can hear my cry, my supplements. This is what's going on. This is what I need. This is where I'm at in my feelings and my emotions. He don't answer back half of the time. In voice tone, you get visions. You get feelings and emotions. So you want to sit up there and this is for the fake spiritualists now. Unapologetic Negro over here. Hello. For the fake spiritualists. You don't have to respond if somebody tell you you're negative. You don't have to put them in a pot. You don't have to burn a candle. You don't have to go to that graveyard. You don't have to do any negative incantations. You just got to listen to that person and give them the feeling that they got that off their chest. Give them the feeling that they told you a story that they enjoyed. Every Thursday, I tell y'all true spook stories about my grandmama. I used to keep them shits inside. You know how therapeutic that is for me? And I help you guys walk through my therapy because I had an abusive childhood. I sit up here and I tell you guys my abusive childhood. I look up here and I see how many people are following me. I see how many people have tuned into this channel. I see how many people have liked and shared my story, getting it out. That makes me feel good. Why can't I offer the same to you? You want to know why I started recording these readings? What no other YouTuber is doing? Live tarot readings and recording them and putting them out there? Because that pain you're feeling in these tarot readings, that was my way of saying you can get that shit out there to the public. You can hear these responses, good, bad, or indifferent. You can feel like you matter. You can feel like you're somebody. You can feel like you are being heard. And as long as you feel like you are being heard, baby, you exist. You live, you know, you are somebody. But when exulansis step in and you feel like your voice can't be heard and you need to shut down, eventually you're gonna feel like you ain't shit. You ain't nothing to the world. In every movie where somebody decided to go on a rampage of unaliving people, nobody saw me. I felt invisible. I didn't think it was worth my time. Nobody, I never mattered to nobody. Kids run away from home. I never mattered. People get strung out on drugs. My mother didn't care. They didn't see me. I could have done this and they never would have seen me. Husbands go out and cheat on the wives. Wives go and cheat on the husband. Oh, we've been married 30 years and you never noticed me. You think that shit happened overnight? That shit, sulances, that shit happened because you kept shutting that person down. You kept tuning that person out. You didn't let that person get a message out. I got a 17-year-old daughter, good people. She come to me with some of the craziest shit. I don't agree with it half of the time. I don't even like her saying it. But you know what I do? I listen. I listen. Because at the end of the day, she gonna know that somebody, that she mattered to somebody. She gonna matter to fucking daddy. And she ain't gonna take no shit. And if I tell her, and if you talking to your little boo thing, your little boyfriend or your friend girls, however circle you running in, and you feel the need to tell them something what they did to you, and they react like fuck you, I don't want to hear that shit, that ain't your friend. I say that's good and simple. You ain't gotta wait for pain to come and hit you on the ass. Baby, that ain't your friend. If you can't talk to your boo thing, your boyfriend, and say, hey man, I don't appreciate what you're doing, that ain't what it is, and he shut you down or ignore you or just disavow you, that ain't your nigga. Back out. Ease your ass up out that relationship. You see what I'm doing here? I'm normalizing, making my daughter feel like she everything and she gonna always have a voice. Even if she need to come to me with the most brutal, the most disgusting thing she ever did in her fucking life, I'm gonna listen. I'm not gonna pass judgment. I may get in my feelings. I told her this. We done had this talk. I may get in my feelings. I may be disappointed. But goddamn it, long as you say it and you feel comfortable enough to get it out your chest, you can stand tall on what the fuck you did, how you doing, and now let's work on a solution so it never happen again. You never get put in that situation. Or if you had a great moment, no matter how disgusting it might have been in my eyes, but that moment was great in your eyes, baby girl, tell me about it. I'm gonna pick at you. I may get mad at you. I may just call you nasty. Put some newspaper down. Don't sit on my couch. I say all that type of shit. I like to have fun with my babies. But she got it out. She ain't got to walk around with that darkness in her soul. 2024 people, let's normalize allowing people to check us for what the fuck, the pain that we may have caused them. Let's normalize it, allowing people to tell us about a happy thought, a happy memory they had. It's okay if you got the time. Give it. Give it. Because you never know. That one happy moment, that person sharing with you could be the defining point between life and death for that person. You could be the one to keep that person from doing a reset, unaliving themselves. And you don't think God will love that about you. You don't think blessings will flow if you save one life, if you give one person hope. The ladies, fellas, let's normalize allowing our mates to talk about us. This is a spiritual war. This ain't no physical war. Dick and pussy gonna be dick and pussy. Them bitches gonna go together like peanut butter and jelly. It ain't a physical war. It ain't a gender war. This is an emotional war. If I hurt you, I gotta be big enough to say, hey, okay, I'm listening. And I gotta be attentive. Even if I gotta write down on a piece of paper what you're saying, looking in your eyes, I gotta let you know I'm listening, something. And do the same for me, vice versa. They ain't saying the relationship gonna always last. Maybe the shit fuck up. And maybe you like, listen, if you saying I'm doing all this shit, then I understand where you're coming from, but then I'm not your man. Or I'm not your girl. Let's normalize that type of shit, right? But let that person get it off their chest so they don't be looking at you as a pariah. And let's say that person had the most best moment, because I've seen it done on this. They've had the most bestest moment with that person. Remember, we went to the beach and it was just a beautiful thing, and you held me close and everything. We made love, and it just was the most magical night. And brothers, we too motherfucking hard, and we dismiss that sister's feeling. They say, man, you tripping, going with that shit. Uh, that's some weak shit. I don't want to hear that shit. It was just good. And you dismiss the woman, and she telling you how she felt. You think she gonna want to experience that moment with you again? You think she gonna want to tell you if she want to experience that moment? Because you disavowed that lady's energy. You shut her down. You made her retreat into herself. So tell me the experience I made you have. Tell me the good time you had with me. I'm cocky. I'm arrogant. Leo energy. Let me know I did it right, baby. Let me know I did everything I supposed to have done. That shit feels good to me. I'm listening, baby. Now I know what you like, and I'm gonna try to do it again. Cause I want to keep you happy. As long as you're in my circle, I want to keep you happy. Ladies, if a brother come to you and say, I love that food you cook, girl, them biscuits was good. That meat was right. That everything was good. Don't sit up there and say, yeah, you don't care about it. You don't like it. Yeah, you can tell me anything. Stop that shit. Don't do that to us. Because if we going to express our feeling, don't make us shut down. We telling you some good shit. This is complimentary. This is some good energy coming your way. Accept it. Normalize accepting the energy and being happy with it. Some brothers don't even know how to articulate themselves to their wives or to women because nobody has ever let them get the shit off their chest. Nobody has ever let them come up with a goddamn vernacular or a verbal goddamn degree to even speak proper. Only thing we can do is grunt. Yeah, you crazy. Yeah, right on. We say little small ass parables. You want your man to communicate with you, allow the goddamn man to communicate, women. What you think about last night? What we did when we tried to pull a Montgomery? What you think about that, man? That boy, we too old to be doing that young people shit though. No, tell me what you think. What could we do better? Ask the question, not a motherfucker like this nigga listening to me. Well then, baby, well shit. I think we can go get that purple whipped cream shit, and don't forget setting up the monkey outside on a leash so he can slap on the window 3 times, cause that shit turned me on. You hear shit, you start wanting to experience shit. Shit get bold, grander, better. That's on a positive note. But we shut people down. They go into that exulansis. How many of you guys ever heard of that word before? S.O.L. I got a great big dictionary. I got a great big vernacular. I'm looking at everything that I can't understand. I'm researching. I'm Googling it. I'm applying it to my life because I will refuse to be caught off guard. I refuse to be caught off guard when my wife come to me and tell me, baby, this how I'm feeling. I need to know everything about her feelings, her emotion, her energy, so I can be the man to protect, provide, and prophesize to her. But if we ain't putting in the work to do this right here, and I'm giving you a cheat code right now, people, men and women, I'm giving you a cheat code. With these words I'm using, I'm giving you a fucking cheat code. Because I'm trying to heal our ancestor energy. Because if my ancestors are happy with me, I'm going to be a happier individual right now. They're going to help me solve all my problems because I'm putting those emotions into them. And now they can understand what they went through. And when they understand what they went through, they can kill that shit and they can get to work for me instead of sitting in the corner in sorrow and misery. Just like we do our fellow counterparts right here in the real world, in the 3D. Y'all think I'm crazy with this one right here. I don't think I'm crazy. Well, Baron, I ain't just gonna let a bitch waste my time. I'm not saying that. I'm saying block out some of your time. Well, Baron, I ain't finna let a bitch just read me in my rights. I ain't saying let a bitch dog you out. But I'm saying take accountability. Let that person get it out. Am I making sense? If y'all don't understand, I'll talk about something else. I'll talk about something else. I ain't got to talk about this. I could talk about how Ryan Seacrest wore that tight ass suit. I can talk about that. I'm gonna look at the comments. Are y'all understanding? Do I need to say any more? Now let's go to the people. I'm finna hit you with this one now. So the people who experience exulansis, if you experiencing this and you feel the need to shut down, then I think you need to pick the motherfucking topics you need to talk about. Don't just bring some shit to somebody that's so boring that you make them not want to listen to you. This is an equal exchange of energy, people. Am I making sense to you? I don't want to hear about your motherfucking cat. I don't want to hear about your dog. I don't want to hear about your third auntie's cousin, Flip Willie Boo Boo, who has no direct connection to you going through some shit. Sorry, sweetie. That's not on the agenda. So if you experience that you can't talk to somebody about the shit you want to talk to them about, maybe you need to address and think about the shit that you talking about. Maybe your conversation just not where it need to be. Maybe you're focused on such a negative energy that that person don't want that energy around them. That person don't think it's worthwhile. See, this bitch gets a lot of layers. This is like an onion. A lot of layers. It's your lances. If you feel the need to bring some shit to me, I don't need to know about dumb, mundane shit that's not going to better you or better me. I don't need to know about it. I'm not that person. Go and talk to that person or attempt to talk to that person who is in that direct realm that can relate to what the fuck you talking about. Am I making sense? So if you feel like you can't talk to your husband, ladies, about some shit, don't go out there and cheat and get another man and talk to him about the same shit your husband turned off on. Your husband don't want to hear about your makeup. Your husband ain't gonna want to hear about Brenda's problem. Your husband ain't gonna want to hear about how you just keep your head down at work so nobody gonna fuck with you. Your husband don't want to hear about what's going on in your sister household with her husband and her mama and all that other shit. Come on, think about it. Why would you bring that type of shit to him and expect him to listen? Fellas, your ladies don't want to hear about your shoe collection. They don't want to hear about your bank account. They don't want to hear about your cars. They don't want to hear about how you chin check Michael. They don't care about that. Why bring that shit to them? And then you get mad. Oh, you never listen to me. You ain't give me shit to listen to. Bring ideas, inspiration. Bring that to me. Bring your trauma. Let me help you unpack it. It can go in my closet. If I help you unpack, y'all know that's my word, baby. If I help you unpack your shit, put it in my closet. That's okay. Don't let me unpack it, heal you, and you go to another motherfucker. That done happened too many times to me. I'm not with it. So I'm not taking those type of requests no more. But I know if I come to you, I'm going to talk to you about something with substance. So, because I'm going to expect you not to shut me down. But if I come talking to you about Levi's Garrett tobacco and it has no meaning to you, you don't chew tobacco, then guess what? You ain't going to pay attention. You're not going to be engaged. I don't want to hear about Saucy Santana. That's not my realm. That's not my universe. I had a whole conversation with somebody about somebody named Saucy Santana and Roland Ray. I had to Google this shit. I never heard. Then I'm like, oh man, these two people arguing with each other and making some. I don't give a fuck about that world. And I got scolded for not giving a fuck about that world. You never listens to me. That ain't some shit I want to hear about. You have a responsibility. If you feel like you're being shut down and you can't get out everything you want to get out, then make your conversation better. Talk about the shit that means something. Don't throw your problems on me every day. If I didn't help you create that problem, don't bring that shit to me. If you're not looking for a solution, don't bring that shit to me. If you just want to talk and get that shit off your chest and it don't mean nothing and you still gonna do the same thing, I'm gonna say don't bring that shit to me. I'm gonna let you know I'm listening to you, but I'm gonna shut you down if it ain't making me no goddamn sense or it's wasting your time and mine. I'm gonna let you get it out. That's your lesson. You ain't gotta break down, but if it ain't making sense, man, that shit is not cool. I don't want to hear about it. Let's normalize that. Let's hold each other accountable. Sometimes we just let people waste our time complaining, 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 complaining. And you think we doing a good job letting that person get that shit out when we ain't did nothing but compound the feeling that these motherfuckers having. We done solidified in their mind that because we listen to the bullshit, that we done galvanized that they correct, they right. That's that marching in the middle of the street after they kill us down. We shall overcome. Kumbaya. The victory is yours, Lord. I'm not gonna talk amongst myself about shit that can't be helped. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all understand? Y'all understand? So who would like an example how to put somebody in check nicely who coming to you with dumb shit that don't matter, that ain't gonna save their lives or yours, that ain't gonna better their lives or yours? Who would like an example? Because it's gonna happen as you practice let somebody get the shit off their chest to better them, to get the rack up the karma point. Let me give you an example. If you come to me and you say, my boyfriend constantly is beating my ass, just won't stop hitting me. I don't know why. Everything sets him off. I tell him to stop, he keep doing it. He walk in the house, ain't something right, he just get mad and then it escalate. He kicking the dog, he pouring bleach in the fish tank, and he throwing the baby outside. I just don't know what to do. Fuck that shit. That bitch gonna get ill. And they get the threat making little solemn threats towards the shit that they talking about. You can peacefully say, what's the solution? What are you ready to do? What are you prepared to do? You let them know you're listening to them. Well, I just don't know. Well, it's just been going like this for so long. What the fuck are you trying to do? Now you got to elevate, raise the voice. Now you got to be done. What the fuck you trying to do? Well, I don't know. It make me mad too. Listen, shut up. I don't want to hear it. You ain't talking about shit that's gonna better you. You ain't gave me a solution. So until you come up with a solution, then we'll talk about this conversation. You got anything else you want to talk about? And put a little term of endearment at the end. Sweetie, darling, my man, brother, sister, king, God, hotel. Put a term of endearment behind it. People will stop coming to you with bullshit. And then they ain't gotta feel like they gotta hold it in because they'll search out somebody who can agree with the fuck shit. But not you. You ain't gonna waste your time. You're gonna give them that time to get that shit off their chest if it's gonna benefit you and them, or most likely them. But if it's just the same old mundane shit you keep hearing, somebody else need to hear this. I don't have time for it. Sorry. Y'all understand? Mm-mm-mm. I'm the Baron, so I hear a lot of shit. I hear a lot of shit that you be like. I roll my eyes sometimes. A lot of shit don't even make it to that YouTube. Cause I don't, yeah, you can upload it. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need nobody to insult y'all asses. I ain't trying to compound your illness or your anxiety, but you don't give a solution to what the fuck you need. So I'm gonna back out. I'm smart enough to know that I get paid to do it. If you pay me, I'll listen to bullshit. That's the key. I'll listen to the bullshit if you pay me. But no way. Just off GP. So I want to make sure you guys understand what I'm saying because this is a very tough one, people. I told you they're gonna get tough, and I'm unapologetic with this shit. I gotta hit us with the tough. I know we got it in us to understand what I'm saying. S.O.L. Re- uh, resi- resignation to stop talking about an experience because others cannot relate. Translation: shutting bitches down. You shut yourself down. You get resentment. You shut yourself down because you don't think a motherfucker will understand. A lot of people have been essayed over their time, and now it's talked about so casually. Yeah, I was touched when I was a kid, or yeah, one of my ex-boyfriends, one of the dude I was with touched me coming from a club. Did you call the police? No, they wouldn't have believed. I was drunk. I put myself in that situation. I just don't want to talk about it. And they done shut down because they'll believe nobody will listen to them because they put themselves in the situation. You think I'm gonna want that shit for my daughter? Baby, tell me what happened. I don't give a fuck if you did go to the club, go to somebody's house expecting to fuck one, and then two jump out the closet. Tell me what happened, baby. I need to hear this. Get that shit, get that pain out, relive it. Let's heal from this shit. Then let's go fuck them niggas up. Let's get the police involved. Let's do something. But say it. A lot of y'all women carrying that shit around in y'all chest because y'all felt the bitch wouldn't understand that somebody took advantage of you because you was in a certain place at the wrong time when this motherfucker had some fuck shit on their chest. And now that there's a lot of same sex stuff going on, a lot of dudes that got mistreated like that, and they say, I nobody ever understand a big strong buff man such as myself got taken by two dudes that held me down. So they carrying that shit in their chest and they don't even want to talk about it. So now they got resentment towards LGBTQ plus. Never had it before, but because somebody they feel in that era and that regime did that, so now I hate them all energy. But if they would have said that shit, got that shit off their chest, and had somebody sympathize with them, offered them a solution, they could understand that they could put the blame on that one person, not the whole entire community. Y'all paying attention to how this shit is toxic, people. Same thing with racism. One white person hurt one black person, and nobody listened to the black person. So now we all got to militarize. One black man do something to one Asian man. Now nobody heard that Asian man cry. Now they militarize against us. America attacked another country and nobody cared in the UN, the big boy. So now they hating us, attacking America, vice versa. But if you would have brought this shit to the trials in the United Nations and somebody would just let that country hear that shit out, we wouldn't have these wars. We wouldn't have these racial divides. We wouldn't have these gender wars that we got going on. If somebody just listened to each other, stop making everybody feel like they gotta stuff their emotion, their experience. No, I ain't making sense. This right here is too much. It's too intellectual. It's not spiritual enough. This is what we need in 2024. We need understanding. This is a year of ambition. All your dreams will come true. And the way you allow your dreams to come true, if you allow somebody to talk about them, you need somebody to allow you to talk about them. Everybody say, you keep your dreams to yourself because somebody will steal it. To me, that is the stupidest goddamn thing I ever heard. Everything I have ever talked about has come to fruition. Every time I speak to somebody about something I want to do, I get, you can do it. That's confidence building. Why the fuck I'm gonna struggle in silence, trying to make a multi-millionaire of myself, and I'm doing this shit on my own? Who the fuck I'm gonna get to assist me? You got to tell the story. You see the oxymoron here? You see how they fuck with us on these word plays? I'm just telling you the thing. If you feel somebody don't understand your invention, you feel somebody don't understand your idea, if you feel somebody ain't gonna understand your work, your book, your creation, your painting, and you decide to keep that bitch and hide it in the closet, you ain't never gonna get rich. That dude, Basiata, I don't know how to say his name. It's French. Black brother with the crazy hair. Motherfucker paintings are so abstract. I look at him and I still don't know what the fuck going on. But what if that man would have said, ain't nobody gonna understand this. It's just lines and wiggles and a dude and some big eyes and some abstract shit, nobody gonna understand it. He wouldn't have been a millionaire. He wouldn't have been one of the greatest artists to ever grace this planet. He wouldn't have brought so much joy to somebody's life, so much millions and dollars and shit. Vincent Van Gogh, somebody who's a singer, they got a voice on them. They sang in a song that nobody can understand, something they can't relate to. When they sang it and they blow that bitch out the water with their heart and they sang it the best way they know how. Imagine if they felt nobody can hear my song, nobody understand what I'm talking about, and they keep it inside. They're gonna die in obscurity. People who write books, people who make movies, people who come up with the theory of relativity, people who come up with inventions. Ain't no need in letting this toxic exulansis shit break you down. Find somebody to talk to. Find somebody that's gonna offer you solution, suggestion, how to build it. Y'all got me? You think I'm gonna keep my hopes, desires, and dreams to myself? There's too much shit in here. Over trillions and trillions of ideas from trillions and trillions versions of myself, plus trillions and trillions versions of my ancestor. I can't keep it all straight. I'm gonna have to talk about it. Carrying their emotional dramas and baggage. No practical solution, just forced acceptance. ME, get it as a solution. Let's normalize not letting these motherfuckers talk to waste your time talking to you about anything. What's the solution? You know how y'all women talk to each other. Y'all women talk to each other pretty hard. What's the solution, bitch? I done seen so many women call each other bitches and hoes. I'm like, ooh, they friends? Nah, bitch, what's the solution? Fuck that shit. What's the solution, hoe? I mean, if that's how it gotta get out you, get out you. But let's not just let a motherfucker keep talking about Daryl tricking ass. Fellas, when you talk to your brothers and your friend, talk to them about shit that matters. Let's not talk to them about money, clothes, and hoes. How many bitches you done fucked? What you did when you went out of town on vacation. We don't care about that shit. Nigga, I wasn't there. I don't want to hear that experience. Hey man, I hooked up with somebody. Good for you. Was it good? Yeah. All right. Good job. Did you do a good job? Did you do it for the brother? Yeah, man. I laid. Okay. Good job. What's next? I'm that type of dude. I'm gonna cut that shit down real short. Man, I'm gonna listen to your experience. I'm gonna listen to what you got going on, good, bad, and different. But I'm not finna sit up there and let you keep doing it all day long and not offering you a solution. That's wasting my time and yours. My spirit man don't thrive off of motherfucking vibration from low energy. We thrive off of solution-based theories. That's 2024. That's how you gonna get your blessing. That's how you gonna get your envision. If you and somebody in the same realm, hear me out. Y'all in the same realm got the same ideas talking about the same thing. And that person talking about something that you interested in, and you talking to that person back about something that both of y'all interested in, and then y'all gonna bounce ideas off motherfuckers each other. Ooh, now your shit just got 10 times better, and his shit just got 10 times better. And guess what? Y'all both created masterpieces. That's why they say we need to have a come to Jesus meeting. We need to have a come together. Because it's meant for us to talk, to provide a safe place for everybody. Who cares if you don't agree with it? Allow that person to get it out. They teach us how to do it. We just don't want to do it because they teach us how to do this, but they train us how to do something else. They say y'all need to be connected as a culture, a tribe, a family, a citizenship, a statesman. But then they say, well, you're your own individual. Watch out for yourself. Don't pay attention to other people's bullshit. Do your own shit. And it just fucks up the mind. As you lance it. If you silence me enough, I won't talk. And if I don't talk, how the fuck you gonna know what's going on with me? How they say the squeaky wheel gets the oil? The squeaky wheel don't know anything about exulansis. It just know that, bitch, I'm in pain and this friction is killing me. Put some lubrication down now. Speaking of lubrication, women, if you getting that dick and you ain't dry, it's okay to tell him, man, get that KY from that dresser yonder. Hell, go buy it and put it on the dresser prior. Communication. The squeaky wheel, get the oil. Like having uncomfortable motherfucking sex is like having an uncomfortable conversation. Make you squirm in your seat. We gonna get this. We gonna understand exulansis. Feeling like you gotta shut down because nobody won't understand your likes, your quirks, your desires. Have that uncomfortable conversation. May turn out to benefit. I'm unapologetic, but I'm telling you the truth. Maybe you don't want to lay on your back all the time. Maybe you want to stand up and get it. Tell your partner. Well, I just lay here because he may not understand. Sure he will. It's still happening. The conversation's still gonna take place. Get it? Fellas, maybe you don't want to be on top all the time. Maybe you want to sit down and let that bounce. Tell her. Don't just assume you got to put in the work. Sometimes work on us, baby. It's there. Work on. Get it. Get at it. I'm different. I ain't taking no shortcuts, no fucking way. 2024. My way or no motherfucking way when it come down to these conversations, and that's in every avenue of my life. I'm gonna hear you out. God damn it, you better hear me out too. Did I make sense this time? Did I go over your head? I think I went over your head. I think I went over your head, y'all. I hope I ain't go over your head. I'm stressing. I'm stressing. I stress when I touch my eyes. That just mean I'm stressing. It ain't nothing heavy tonight. I just got covered. People, I just want us to normalize having friends. I want us to normalize coming together. I want us to normalize giving each other in our tribe, our culture, our fellow man and woman, our communities, no matter what they are, a safe place. Giving a safe place to your husband, giving a safe place to your wife, giving a safe place for your kids to come and get that shit off their chest, good, bad, or indifferent. You just make sure a motherfucker respect you while they talking to you. That's it. If you ain't using no curse word, you ain't elevating your voice, you tell them, treat me easy, baby. Treat me easy now. I'm gonna listen, but you better treat me easy. And if a motherfucker say, you can't tell me how to talk aggressively or change my tone when I'm up, then don't talk to me at all. Now you shut that ass down. Treat me easy. But allow that person with respect to come to you. We should never let exulances set a bitch down. Because when a motherfucker feel they ain't got a voice and they feel they quiet and they disappear, you end up losing somebody great that was a personal ally, somebody that can help you. I'm just telling you where I'm at this year. I'm gonna talk to you. If it don't make sense, I'm gonna say, hey, I hear what you're saying. The shit ain't making sense to me. So give me another analogy or give me a solution to jump to the solution part. I'm gonna do my best. But I refuse to say I don't want to hear it. No, that shit ain't nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Or you need to fix that shit on your own. I ain't gonna do nobody like that. That's your lancet. Those are the people that walk up the road and kill people. Those are the people that go jump off a goddamn Golden Great Bridge. Those are people that check out. No, if I can sit up there, because I was reading a story where the dude, he caught a bus to a bridge. Speaking of bridges, he caught a bus to a bridge, and he committed, he unalived himself. And he said in a note in his pocket right before he jumped, he wrote down on a piece of paper. He said, if one person would have just said hey to me and listened to me talk about my problem, I wouldn't have jumped. They found his body with the note in it. That's the note he had on it. That story always stuck with me. Making everybody feel invisible, shutting them down. that cause people, that drive people to chaos. Your boss do it to you. You feel like you can't tell your boss Sarah fucking with you. So now you hate Sarah and now you hate the job. That's probably one of the greatest jobs you ever had. It's just that you feel like you ain't got an ally, nobody on your team. Y'all see where I'm going? Somebody could be having a hard time in your family. They just need somebody to talk to get the shit off their chest, and then they could hear themselves how ridiculous they sound, how beautiful their ideas are, no matter the phrase, and then they could change their lives. But so many people ain't listening. People just do anything. Yeah, I'm telling you. People, I done said a lot. I done said a lot. I hope you guys understand. This is how I understand it, and I hope I gave you guys enough information to understand this. The word is called S.O.L. Again, resignation to stop talking about an experience because others cannot relate. You apply that in your life. You. I mean, let's be real with yourself. Hold up the goddamn mirror. Walk it. Go into your front door. Look outside, looking in. You know what I'm saying? And you look at everybody. And you say, "Yeah, am I giving that person a chance to express themselves without any judgment, without feeling like I'm attacked? Just letting that person express themselves, good, bad, and ugly." I think you can heal a lot of your families and your family members just by sitting up there listening to what they got to say. You can heal them. Well, yeah, I ain't like this. And remember when we were kids, they start going back to old shit that nobody ever listened to them, that they want to get off their chest. And that's the most healingest moment you can have. So S.O.L is a toxic motherfucker, man. And we caused this on ourselves. We inflicted this on our loved one. No matter how good a human you is, no matter how good a spiritualist you is, you inflict this pain on each other. You inflict this pain on your loved one. You inflict this pain on yourself. You make yourself shut down. You be trying to. I done heard people say, "I ain't gonna say that," and they laugh. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. And you be like, "Who you talking to?" "Oh, myself." See how toxic this bitch is. Now you talking to yourself about not letting yourself talk. Get that shit up out your system, man. That shit up out your system. Everybody, can you spell that word, please? It's in the caption, India. It's in the caption of the video. I spelled it perfectly too, because auto type how you ass in exit the Atlantic or some shit. It's in the caption. One more yard, people. Oh, everybody. Again, I slept that New Year's in like a champ. I feel good. I'm energetic. I got me some exercise this morning. I mean, I'm so energetic and I feel like I got slimmer. So I released all of that energy and toxins from me. And again, that's me going in that closet 2 hours a day, shutting off the goddamn world. I don't care what's going on. Them 2 hours a day, I'm shutting it down. I will pick that phone up later. And I'm in that bitch talking to myself because a lot of people don't listen to me when I talk about the shit I want to talk to. So sometimes I got to go talk to myself. I know one person that ain't gonna shut me down. I can say anything. Purple lobsters jumping on a trampoline, singing "Kumbaya." God damn it, I said it. I meant it. And whatever vision come to me in that closet is mine. I just talk to myself in there. I'm healing me. Y'all can heal yourself too. Allow yourself to be a safe space for somebody, and vice versa. Hell, maybe you need to be the one to tell them how to conversate, how to talk, how to get their vernacular correct, how to think. Heal them from the shit they getting fucked over on. All right, everybody. So guess what? Happy New Year. New year, new you, new you, new vision, all that stuff y'all want to say. But I'm just gonna say this is the dream. This is a year of ambition. And when I say the year of ambition, the color of this year is gonna be orange, people. Trust me, everything you're gonna see moving forward is gonna be orange. Orange is not a bad thing. Orange is avarice. Orange is what they call selfish, avarice, or greed. It's not about that. Let's not vibrate this 2024 so low. It's about ambition, getting what you want out of life this year. So the word for 2024 in my book is avarice. Avarice. I am going to be greedy at getting my goals accomplished. I am going to be needy. It's mine. If I touch it, I want it. If I see it, I can have it. God damn it, nobody can take it away from me. I'm gonna normalize that shit in 2024. Me getting everything I want and keeping everything I fucking get. I'm gonna be great. This is the color of the year. So if you guys really want to show the fuck off, start posting your Instagram pic with some orange on. So brothers, wear some orange ties and some orange shit. I got some orange clothes in the closet. I'm finna put some on. Not today. The Baron want me to wear black and red, so I'm gonna do that. SU want me to wear black and red, so I'm gonna do that. But y'all gonna see me posting with a lot of orange on, cause I know what this year bringing. That's my secret message to myself: to be selfish about getting what the fuck I need, get my goals accomplished. All right, everybody. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. Whew. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. I still have videos in the queue. I'm editing them and putting them up. But yes, I did run out of videos. We've been doing this so long. I have posted just about every video. I got about 10, 15, and then my hard drive messed up, and about 40 videos got trapped in that thing, and they won't download so I can edit them. So I got 40 on deck, and it's so expensive to get the shit extracted. I'm trying to save up the money. But yeah. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the videos will still be up and everything. I mean, I still got videos, so we still rocking and rolling with that. I should have about 3 more weeks, but in the time I'm gonna get more readings and more bookings, and people are gonna let me record them. And I thank you guys for letting me record them. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel if it wasn't for you guys allowing me to record your readings and put them up. So thank you 100 times. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody, what else? True Spook TV. Thursdays at 2:30, 3 o'clock. It just goes so damn slow now. 2:30, I'm gonna say 3 p.m., but let's just go 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. True Spook TV, come through, listen to the adventures of Tyke and Grandma Get It Down. That's my other YouTube channel. I got 28,000 subscribers on this channel. Thank you guys. I never thought I would have that much. So, but if everybody who watched me and subscribed here, if y'all can go over there and to subscribe to that channel right here, that'll be a blessing. That will blow my mind. I mean, I got my faithful few, like 4,000 over there, but I got 28,000 here, and I'm thinking that channel is 10 times more entertaining. But either way, if you subscribe to the Baron here, just go there to True Spook TV and subscribe over there to Type and Grandmama. I would gladly appreciate it. I want to get up into the tens of thousands and all that shit there with this. It'll make me so happy. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a live tarot reading on Megan Thee Stallion. I promised that, and I got to do it. So tomorrow night, around by 7 o'clock, I'm going to go live, and I'm going to do a celebrity reading on Megan Thee Stallion. I don't do celebrity readings. Somebody requested it. I'm just going to, because I'm trying to make the channel go. I'm trying to get some more activity to the channel. So y'all tune in 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Tuesday, and I'll do it. I changed the Patreon classes to the third week. Yeah, to the third week of the third Saturday of the month for teachings on my Patreon. God damn, well, yo. All right, SU, I'm going to do what I got to do. So yeah, it'll be the third week at 1:30 p.m. Then we go through some teachings. I did the Rockabye Baby spell. Showed you guys how to do the Rockabye Baby spell. That's all. Everybody who would like to get pregnant and can't. If I do that spell for you, I'm gonna charge your ass probably a lot, because that's a hell of a spell, and I do a little bit extra. So go sign up for the Patreon. Uh, the one card tarot again. It's gonna be the third Tuesday of the month. Everything is moving to the third Tuesday. I mean the third week of the month. One question tarot. So that's gonna be coming the third Tuesday of January, and the third week, third everything happening in the third week from here on out. What else I gotta say? Today, I finalized putting up the love readings. I'm gonna finalize putting them on the website. So now everybody requested that I do love readings. Again, my love reading is gonna be totally different from everybody else's. So I'm gonna have them up. You guys can purchase your love readings, and it will be strictly for love, nothing else. We ain't gonna ask about a toad. We ain't gonna ask about how your mama foot doing. This is 100% love reading. This is all I'm allowing spirit to use, and I'm utilizing a totally different feminine energy spirit to do these readings. So, and from what I'm hearing, she don't play. When I was talking to her, she do not play. So I'm gonna have to come in strong just like that. And I may just introduce another reading to you guys. But with that being said, ah, oh, I can't believe spirit all over me like this. I feel good. I'm lighter. Oh man, this is a great year. It's the start of a great year. All right, everybody. I am the Baron. I am the Baron telling you guys to trust the you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Y'all apply this word to your life. Let's normalize getting the shit off our chest, and let's normalize allowing our people to get it off their chest. But put their ass in check. They don't get this. Is just not a get out of jail free card to dump bullshit on us. This is solution based, meaning you letting them know you understand and you willing to help. But if they just want to dump on you, send their ass off. You ain't wrong. All right, everybody, take care. God bless and much love.